Good morning. My name is Abby and I will be your chairperson for today's service. Welcome to any new visitors here this morning. Could those of you sitting near someone new help to find the proper pages for the sutras, gathas, and readings? Thank you. First we'll have Sambujo on page 24 of the big book, followed by sutra chanting Juseige on page 23 on the little book, or page 93 in the big book. The page numbers for the sutra book will be displayed on the front screen and on your monitors at home, so please follow along.
신난야곡함 다이센노간도 공의쇼제님
Please rise to sing the Gatha, We Are One, which is the first song in the yellow handout, followed by the Golden Chain, which is located on page 2 in the little book or page 15 in the big book under Golden Chain.
Gather round, hand in hand, listen to Amida's teachings. Listen with your heart, listen with your mind to Amida Buddha's teachings. Namo Amida Butsu, singing Namo Amida Butsu. All of the world is bright, singing Namo Amida Butsu. We are one. Peace and harmony in Amida's land. Peace and harmony within me. Put our hands together, bow our heads, thankful to Amida Buddha. Namu Amida Butsu, singing Namu Amida Butsu. All of the world is bright, singing Namu Amida Butsu. We are one. We are one.
The Golden Chain.
I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love
that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Now we will have a Dharma lesson by Reverend Jones.
Please join me in Kansho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Well, good morning. Thank you all for joining us here in the temple, and for those of you joining from home. Any Detroit Lion fans in the audience? If so, I'm sorry. It was a good year. Australia Tennis Open is really good to watch right now. It's going well, so there's an alternative. So I want to start off this morning with a couple of questions for you. In the past year or so, who here has either read a post on social media or heard people use words or write things or say things about other people that aren't very nice? Anyone? Yeah. Who has read things or heard things from other people that you either suspected or you knew were not true? Yeah? Okay. Now, for this next question, do not raise your hand regardless of your answer. Just think about the answer and be truthful to yourself. Ready? Remember, don't raise your hand regardless of your answer. Who here has said something about someone else or posted something about someone else that was either untrue or was hurtful to that person? Just think about that one. You know, most of you should be familiar with something we call the Noble Eightfold Path. You can find it on page 6 in the smaller service book. Strangely enough, you will not find it in the larger book. The Noble Eightfold Path is related to the Four Noble Truths, which you won't find in either. They didn't ask me. So. The Four Noble Truths are the first truth is that life is full of difficulties. The second is the truth of the cause of those difficulties. And the third is the truth of ways to overcome those difficulties. And the fourth is the Eightfold Path. And the Eightfold Path you can see in the book. Right, and everyone starts with right. Right view, thought, speech, conduct, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and meditation. But I want us to talk about just one of these, right speech. In his book, Jewels, Reverend Dr. Kenneth Tanaka writes that right speech encourages us to refrain from 4 things: false speech, divisive speech, hurtful words, and idle talk. Let's take a look at those 4. First, false speech. This is the easy one. We can also use the term lying, because that's what false speech is. Buddhism teaches us not to use false speech, but so does every other religion that I'm aware of. In fact, it's so well accepted that it's part of the culture of any culture I've been around. Even cultures where there's no religion practice at all knows that speaking falsely is not good. It's not appropriate. Now, divisive speech, that starts with a hard word, divisive. It means to divide things or people, to separate them. And so divisive speech is intended to get people to not trust one another, to be suspicious, and to make them believe that other people want to harm them in some way. Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of this in the past few years, especially from the political parties and from the media. And the media are the newspapers, the magazines, online sources, talk shows, and other broadcasts that people read, watch, or listen to on a regular basis. In fact, this use of divisive speech is something that concerns many of us every day. But this is something that could be going on even in your school or in the teams or organizations which you enjoy. Has anyone ever tried to tell you that another person you both know is saying bad things about you or making fun of you when you're not around? It could be that this was true and they were just saying it to let you know about it. Or it could be that this person was trying to get you to not like that other person. And what he or she was telling you was not actually true. This is divisive speech. The third type of speech we want to avoid is hurtful speech. This type of speech includes rude talk or hateful talk. It also includes using words that are meant to hurt someone's feelings or scare them. It should be fairly obvious why we don't want to use hurtful speech, right? We just recited the golden chain. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing. I will say pure and beautiful words. Clearly, we're taught not to use hurtful speech. The last of the four types of speech we want to avoid is idle speech. Now, this is when we talk about something, or typically someone, saying things that have very little value. We also call this gossip. When we spread rumors about people, this is idle talk. If we hear something about someone, but we don't really know if it's true, should we repeat it to anyone? No, of course not. If we know something about someone that's not nice, should we be telling others about it? Why would we do that? What are we trying to accomplish by telling people something bad about someone else? Are we just trying to get people to like us because we tell them things about other people? If someone were telling you something bad about someone that you knew, what would you think? I know I would wonder what that person says about me when I'm not around. The point of all of this is that right speech is part of the way out of our suffering, out of our difficulties. By using right speech, not lying, not saying things that make people dislike someone else, not using mean or hateful words, and not gossiping about people, we not only reduce the suffering or difficulties of the other people, we reduce our own difficulties. When you speak badly of someone else, at the very least, 3 people are hurt. The person you are speaking badly about is hurt because others might not now think that they are a bad person. The person you're talking to when you said the bad things about someone else is hurt because now they have to worry about what to do with that information you gave them. Are they supposed to just forget about it? Are they supposed to tell others about it? And if they decide to tell others, do they tell them who told them? And finally, you hurt yourself. The person you told could be thinking, gee, if she talks to me about him, what does she say about me? Is what she said true, or is she just trying to show off? Or they could just think, I can't tell that person anything because they will probably tell other people and I don't want other people to know. I can't trust them. Now, although we don't talk much about the Four Noble Truths or the Noble Eightfold Path, these are still very important to us. They're part of the basic teachings of Buddhism. They are included in the words we use when we recite the Golden Chain and the promise. I will endeavor to walk in his noble path. Right? So the next time you think about talking about someone else or posting something about someone else, think about what you heard today. If you need a shortcut, a little test before you say it, ask yourself 3 questions before you say anything or post anything. First, is it true? Second, is it kind? And third, is it necessary? Thank you. Please join me in Kansho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Jones. Please rise to sing Gatha Sayonara on page 103 in the Little Service Book, followed by the promise located on page 5 in the Little Book or page 15 in the Big Book.
Anoshiku kyou mo sumimashita. Yasashi miyoya ni mamorarete. Ureshii ochi e kaerimashou. Sayonara minasan go kigenyo. Sayonara sensei o daiji ni. Tanoshii kondo no tsudoi made.
The promise. We thank the Buddha for showing us the way of freedom. We will endeavor to walk in his noble path every day of our lives. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you, Rinban Sakamoto, Reverend Mikame, Reverend Jones, Mr. Akizuki, and Ms. Tanabane, Ms. Organist, Ms. Jones, and AV Coordinator, Mr. Onishi. Are there any announcements?
Hi, everyone. I am here on behalf of Troop 611, and I just want to make an announcement that we're hosting our family dinner. That'll be held on Saturday, March 15th. We have a booth outside where we're selling tickets. Also, I'd like to say that we're also selling San Jose Junior YBA Spaghetti Dinner tickets, and those will be $12 pre-sale, and we're also selling it at the booth outside. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Randy Cow, one of the Boy Scout Troop 611 leaders. We have our e-waste event next Saturday from 9 to 3 at the 4th Street parking lot. So if you have an e-waste, especially from Christmas, you have a lot of stuff now. You want to clean your house, that would be a good time. So thanks. Bye.
Hi, I'm Arlene Maury. I'm representing BWA. So yearly, BWA has chooses an organization they would like to support, a charitable organization, and we've chosen the Spartan Food Pantry again, since we thought that that was some organization that really needs our support. So we're collecting canned foods again and toiletries, and you can drop off anything you'd like to donate in the office, or we actually have a box in the gym also. And you can also do a monetary donation if you'd like to write a check to the Tower Foundation, and you can leave that in the office. Okay, thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Patty Canetta. I just want to I want to thank, first of all the students and teachers that participated in making the okumitsu. But I also want to encourage all of you to take a look in the back. They're broken up by ones made by high school, the ones made by second, third, and fourth, one that Mrs. Maury was just touching. Yeah, please look, don't touch, except for Mrs. Maury. And then the next one would be fifth and sixth, and then seventh and eighth, and then high school, and then the ones at the end were done by me Saturday night. So please take a look at it. And I encourage everybody to get involved with that. So if you're in pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, I'm hoping that Mrs. Mori will take this on next year, and you as well will be doing this. So okumitsu is the offering that we give to the Buddha. So they were on the 5 different altars that were on the onaiji last week for honko. Osagari is where the Buddha gives to you. So we will be taking those apart probably next week or the week after, and you will be receiving a treat from the Buddha. So we are giving and also receiving and showing gratitude for that. So please, everyone, take a look at the back and recognize the hard work by all the students and teachers.
Do the adults get treats too? Is that how that works? Okay. Quick announcement, just again, a reminder that, again, we're going to be showing this movie, Hito Hata. It'll be shown in the gym on February 2nd. This is a fundraiser, again, a continuing fundraiser for our new Dharma Center. For those, I guess this is an older film, and so many of you won't recognize the names, but two of the actors in it are Mako and Pat Morita. So some of you, if you're old enough to know who those are, thank you. Many of you won't know. But anyway, hopefully you'll be able to join us. Again, it's a fundraiser for the Dharma Center. Thank you.
Hi, they know Pat Morita from Karate Kid. They may not know Mako, but anyway, hi. So I'm here for Rinbon. Rinbon has decided to hold another One Sangha event on Sunday, February 16th? Yes. And so to reacquaint you with that, that's where Rinbon is trying to attempt to get the Sangha to come together, and we all come to church and we come to service, and then we go our separate ways afterwards, and he's trying to promote more socialization within the Sangha. So to do that, we offer free food. So what did we decide? Chili? Chili. So we're going to serve chili and maybe some other things. So we've decided to have probably about 4 crock pots of chili. So if any of you are interested in being one of the 3 others, my wife or I are going to make one of the crock pots. But we need 3 other people to step up and offer to make chili. So please contact either Rinbon or me within the next couple weeks so we can plan this accordingly. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Just a word about Hito Hata. So just another word. So this is actually a landmark Asian American film. It's the first movie about Asian Pacific Americans, produced and directed by Asian Pacific Americans. It was made in 1980, and one of the co-directors is named Dwayne Kubo. Dwayne Kubo grew up here in San Jose. His brother Larry's a good friend of mine. And Dwayne will be at the showing of Hito Hata. So if you'd like to see a bit of something about that shows, it's about Little Tokyo in Los Angeles. So it's a historic movie. It's a rare opportunity to see this movie. So hope you can come out and see it with us. We all saw some footage of the devastating fires in Southern California earlier this month, and what some of you may not know is that they destroyed some homes of members of the Pasadena and West Los Angeles temples. And the Eaton fire, which is in Altadena, came within 1 house of the Pasadena temple. Embers from the fire floated over the temple grounds. Neighbors jumped over the fence, and along with Reverend Gibbs and some temple members put out the embers. The Pasadena Temple has started a fund to help the members affected by the fire. You can find more information and a link to the fundraising page by looking for the Pasadena Buddhist Temple Facebook page or the Pasadena Buddhist Temple Instagram account. And there is an option to pay by mail. I think BCA may also start a fund to help the fire victims. We'll share that information when we receive it. So hopefully you can support this, in the meantime, support the Pasadena fundraising effort. Thank you very much.
Before everyone leaves the temple, please trade in all the books for the next service. Those of you who are interested are welcome to attend the adult English service following this service. For your safety, please obey the crossing guards and look both ways before crossing the street. Thank you for attending today's service. Good job. She did great.